Giving up 4 fast break points, and second chance points as well.
Off glass, automatic.
Yep. You know, Anthony Edwards is guarding Holiday, but Holiday is guarding Karl Anthony Towns. And that Gobert's-Porzingis matchup, huge.
Celtics led by 5 before this 6-0 run by the Wolves. Edwards downhill, off glass, bucket, and the foul.
The Wolves actually have more points on turnovers than Boston does.
Edwards, the pull net. Edwards starting this game red hot. Conley caught in the air, gives it to Anderson. Edwards using a Gobert screen, stays hot.
So you see his foot pretty clearly on the line. Pat Frere right there too. I'm surprised he called that a 3.
Gordon Tucker, the floater, can't hit, and Gobert clears it.
Ant is in there, so much more defensive rebounding. Minnesota gang rebounding and actually boxing out now. Ant nestles one in.
Largest lead for the Jazz is 3. Naz Reid will check in next dead ball. Edwards flying in, left-hand leg. Edwards has only missed 1 shot so far tonight. The pull-up off glass. Edwards, Euro, reverse, plus the foul. Sensational.
Because he's gotten better at finishing around the rim too. I mean, the way he uses the English that time to spin it off the glass. But the last basket too, at the angle on the right side, kissing it off the glass. And on Sport Radar.
How about Towns, Gobert, and Reid out there at the same time as Anthony Edwards.
Minnesota had Utah down as Gobert gets the lock. Pass by Ant from the top of the circle. Thick inside. He's tried to shoot those shots before.
Wolves looking for their 2nd victory in a row ahead of Monday's matchup in Boston. McDaniels outside. Edwards. Boom.
They held Toronto to 97 points. They just could not stop them in transition. A lot of it was offensive inefficiencies. The same ones that happened as Anthony Edwards gets a driving layup there. You know, sometimes you got to learn a hard lesson, and sometimes these coaching points come through.
Oh, the steal. Highlight. Oh, the windmill.
Anthony Edwards winding it up, baby. And the pass.
Oh, the swat. Unreal. By Edwards. Ingram long 3, no good.
Partly social media, partly the team. You know, our team, the Timberwolves, and really all these NBAs, all these pro sports teams.
Get that out of here,
baby. Our 3 greatest players in team history are Kevin Garnett's number 1, Karl Anthony Towns is number 2, Kevin Love is number 3, and they're 3 bigs. You know, it's like, wow. Anthony Edwards is really
for Team China. Alexander Walker, the kick out. Edwards, yes sir!
Like, he still doesn't really know what he's doing. He's doing a lot of this just on intelligence.
Come on, right on cue.
He's so smart.
Traffic from Anthony Edwards. Through the defense, puts it up, and then look at the reaction.
And they're getting it right, too. They're getting it the big stuff right. And Rudy Gobert playing great is a big part of that narrative.
Oh, here we go. Take off. Whoa!
That should be it.
Detonation.
Finch is going to pull the plug now. You get them to start this poorly, the team that's been shooting lights out, number 1 in effective field goal percentage, you better take advantage of it.
Shake and bake. Anthony Edwards. They're 0 for 8, and it's a 9-0 Minnesota lead. Double comes on Towns. Edwards steps inside the 3-point line. Swish.
I just love what I've seen from Karl Anthony Towns in this game so far.
2 for 13 from the floor.
The throw out from the double team by Karl Anthony Towns. Going to take his time. Double team comes. He baits the defense, gets it out to the open shooter. Minnesota gets another stop here.
4th turnover for Denver. Edwards for 3.
As he's trying to keep Mike Conley in jail that time on his hip.
Edwards hanging and scoring.
In a funk right now. KCP, does he hit?
Missed everything. Conley running over to Edwards. Edwards down the lane. Hammer time.
Jokic has 17. The only other player.
Edwards, yes! At the horn. They lead the Nuggets by 19.
The Wolves have lost 28 games after leading by 10-plus points in the second half. That's the most in the NBA during that span, Michael. That's just the reality of it.
Edwards taking his time. Off glass for two. 24 points.
The challenge of Maxey is to try to take away something as he's going to get an and-one opportunity here. Tobias Harris fouls him on the way to the rim.
Morris has only played about 7 minutes a night so far for Nick Nurse. Getting the start this evening. Three ball. Edwards, goal.
Wolves are lucky to have three bigs that can play so well in pick and roll game, whether it's pick and pop or pick and roll.
Edwards again.
He's on a heater, baby. He's got 8 already, 3 of 4
per game. Leading candidate early on for most improved. Edwards inside. Another and one opportunity for Ant-Man. See if the team can come alive again. Edwards. Pull up over Morris. Watched by Morris in the corner.
Look at that shell. They're really gap helping, and Ant still beats it.
Doesn't matter for Ant.
If the Sixers were thinking, they would have known that's where he was going.
Edwards, three ball.
He's gone for those 50 games. His first game was against Atlanta, and John Collins had a great ball game. What a finish by Rudy.
Patience. Still getting used to his new teammates both on and off the floor. So, mid-range. Horton Tucker lost it on the way to the rim. Towns picks it up. Wolves on the prowl. Edwards wants three. Money.
What a good start for Minnesota.
McDaniel's out there with 2 fouls. We'll see if Kyle Anderson comes off the bench soon. Mid-range again. Fuego! Edwards spinning, putting it up, and in fuego!
One thing Steph Curry does is relocate, especially if you got 2 bigs trying to guard him. That's not going to work. Anthony Edwards getting downhill, putting it up and in. Warriors are still only shooting 41%. You can tell Clay wants to have a big game. He's really trying to get himself going. Edwards, and his fingernail foul hurting the Warriors. That was off the split action. The defender was there, but he had something for him. Anthony Edwards, what a move there. Oh, man. Lightning quick tornado. Edwards answering with the three. That's that 43% pull-up ball. Bear comes to set that screen. Edwards on the snake dribble. Anthony Edwards from the foul line. Wow, that's nice. Here comes Alexander Walker the other way. Edwards. Oh.